Hey everybody, Johnny Vivento here, Highlands Ranch, Colorado. How you doing today? Yeah, man, I've been getting some terrible feedback on my videos. Not really happy about it, but there you go. Watching Sarasota Tim this morning, making breakfast, making coffee, looking good, talking about his shoes, which I couldn't believe, like cleaning him up, cleaning up his camper, doing all kinds of great stuff. And people love to watch that stuff. They really do. They love to watch that stuff. You know, a regular guy like Sarasota Tim, people are saying a lot of lies about him. But who cares? Just people enjoy watching the guy. He deserves everything he gets. I'm happy he makes some money out of YouTube. He deserves every penny he makes. Okay? And he does it because he gets up in the morning. You know, he showers. He said, I just had a shower. I'm having my breakfast now. I'm making pancakes. I got my coffee on. Doing a good job. Great. I'm really enjoying the day. I'm going out this afternoon to play a little bit of golf. Going to clean my shoes. I'm going to clean my camper. I'm going to get the crusher going. And he's not in weather like I'm getting now, man. It's supposed to be 60 degrees outside. Feels like about 30. It really does. Colorado, you can never tell. It's been absolutely freezing the last couple of months, every single day. We haven't had one day where there's been a let-off from this cold weather. We haven't had a lot of snow, incredibly, except in the highlands, but it's pretty cold. And this is something you don't have to put up with. If you come from anywhere that's cold, anywhere, Colorado, you know, what can I say, Idaho, Iowa, Nebraska, anywhere that has a hell of a winter like we always do, you know, in Illinois, New York, Massachusetts, going down to even DC, you know, I mean, or inland, Ohio, whatever. Think about Mexico, man. You don't have to go through this stuff anymore. You know, I've been away from this for a couple of years, and now I'm back in it, and now it's come to the end of the winter. You know, I've been here like 7 weeks right now, 6, 7 weeks, and I really miss Mexico because of the weather. You know, you get up in the morning and it might be really humid, might be really hot, but you have your coffee on, you know, on the top of, you know, on your balcony. Most apartments have balconies in Mexico. So you have your coffee and you just relax. And as Sarasota Tim says, 62 years old, you can do it. I'm telling you, you can. I should make a pamphlet. I should make like a dossier to show you guys how to do this, because I mean, I'm reiterating this every time I come on and make a video, that you can do it. And people say you can. I mean, you look at my comments, they say, no, it can't be done. Yeah, it can. I'm telling you, it can. Okay, I'll give you some scenarios. Okay, last video I made, I think it was I said about 62 years old, you're not doing well, you've got a what can I say? You're struggling every month. You might work in a job that's not paying so well, and you decide, what am I going to do? 62 years old. So you and the wife, you're both getting your Social Security, or maybe one of you is, and the other one's waiting. Yeah, that can happen. Or one of you's over, or whatever, you know. Yeah, you can do it. It's no problem. As I said, you get a ticket. It's the first thing. You get on the plane. You get all your stuff in order, and you leave. Okay, when I say stuff in order, leave your apartment, get your security deposit back, or whatever you have. Yep, sell whatever you can do. Just plan it over the last few months, and you can do this. Okay, you can, if you want to donate to Goodwill or ARC or whatever, or give everything away to your family, just enjoy your life. Okay, have a good time. You don't have to worry anymore. I'm telling you, it's the way to do it. You might say, I don't want it anymore after 6 months. Okay, well, keep your apartment. Just pay the rent. You know, if you can. If both of you are getting Social Security, one of you just pays the rent, you know, until you get back. But, I mean, I would say no. I would say sublet your apartment to somebody. Let them pay the rent, and then decide after 6 months if you want to come back, or even a year. You can do it that way, okay? Somebody came on and said, I should sell your house. No, I didn't. I didn't say that. You can do that. It's an option. You don't have to be 62. You can be 64, 68. It doesn't matter. There's an option to sell your property and maybe invest in property in Mexico, but also you don't have to do that. Just put it into Goldman Sachs and get your 5% or whatever, or get it in a higher yield account. That's what you could do. Maybe half and half there, half there, half there. Put half in a safe deposit box. I mean, I'm trying to be rational. I'm trying to tell you there's options. You're not going to lose anything by it. Just go and enjoy your life. And I would say the percentage is about 80% that will go to Mexico and say, I never want to go back again. The stress is gone. We feel better. Everybody feels better because they're in a better climate. They're not in the cold climate anymore. And it does help. It really does. You're in a warm climate non-stop. The medical supervision in Mexico is amazing. This is the Sarasota Tim way, man. 62, the guy's right. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. He is completely right. Okay, I did it at 62. Yeah, I did work for 6 months every year after. I tried to do it anyway. And yeah, you can do it. You don't have to work the whole year. If you want to do it that way, do it the way I did it. But I would say no. If I had a choice to do it again, I would just retire. I would just get over there and not work at all. Okay, if I had the choice again, because I know people in Mexico, I know people here, illnesses around. You go to Kaiser Permanente, the place is packed. I took my son last week. He had an eye problem, which is okay. It's all been resolved, and the line at the emergency care was incredible. The line at the what can I say? What is it called? Urgent care, I mean. Unbelievable. People are getting sick all the time. And the cold has something to do with it. So do yourself a favor, as I did, retire to Mexico. You can't afford, on your Social Security at 62, to retire in the United States. It doesn't work. Okay? There's too many distractions, too much social media. You want to buy this, you want to buy that. I think I should lease that. I think I should do that. I've got to buy. No, it's too much distractions. In Mexico, you don't have those distractions. For a start, you can't understand the language. Secondly, you don't want to understand the language. Get your American news online, on YouTube. They have U.S. news, NBC, CBS, ABC non-stop, and you will not be homesick. You've got America. Just put it on your TV, stream it on your television from your phone. Yeah, that's what you can do. So, as I say, in Mexico, all the apartments are fully furnished. They have appliances, they have AC, they have TVs, they have everything. And you can do this. You can easily do the transformation. Get over there and do it. Do yourself a favor. I've known so many people. Actually, I know a lady who lives close by. I think I've told you this before in a previous video. She gets $1,100 a month from her Social Security. Lives beautifully, quiet, never had a problem ever since she's been in Mexico, and she's coming, I think she's 70 something years old, but never had a problem. And I go to a coffee bar a lot, this place called Angel's, which is a couple of miles from my house, but I go there on my bike. I take a ride sometimes, and there's people there. I know an American who's been there for 30 years in Puerto Vallarta, 30 years. The guy's nearly 80 years old, and he came in his 40s, late 40s I think, and has never looked back. He said, beautiful. He's a carpenter. He made a little money here, a little money there, going forward, then claimed his Social Security, and he's living beautifully now, and he's 78 years old, very healthy, leather skin, tan, beautiful, had a great life, met a nice people, just the way it is. It's up to you how you want to live your life. If you want an adventure, if you want to do something different, it's like in Mexico. I was been in so many cities in Mexico. I just took trips, San Luis Potosí, Durango, Mazatlan, Guadalajara, Aguas Calientes. The other one I was going to tell you about, Zacatecas, which has the mines, amazing, silver mines, copper mines. So, amazing, it's a place to go, and it's a place to see, and you can have a good time, and you can relax, and you don't have to stress anymore. Trust me, I've been back 6 or 7 weeks. Actually, I've been back 6 weeks and 3 days, and I've had stress already, non-stop. Got to pay this, got to pay that. Well, you want to sell that? I want to get an office. Really, what is this price? And you got this deposit, and it's just non-stop. It doesn't stop, okay? and putting things online, selling things has been a struggle. You know, I've sold a lot of things online, but it's been a hell of a struggle. There's a lot of competition out there, and there's a lot of fake people out there, and there's a lot of scamming going on here. Non-stop scamming in this country, just non-stop. Okay, and I just told him about it today, like an hour ago, with a real estate guy up in Broomfield, Colorado. The scamming is unreal on Facebook, and everything is directed here. Everything is in the United States. Everything's, the scamming is going crazy, where people are putting deposits on places that, and the real owners are coming back basically and reclaiming their property. So that's been going on an awful lot, especially in commercial properties. Okay, commercial properties here in Colorado, not only in Colorado, in all over the United States, are going through scamming. People are scamming people out. Because how do you know? If I want to rent you a store and I have the paperwork, sign the thing, and where's your deposit? Bang, it's done. Well, those people don't own the store. Okay, so that's how there's a lot of subletting going on here. The subletting is getting absolutely out of control, and finding a place to live is incredibly difficult at the right price. Incredibly difficult. The way that people are really struggling and trying to get as much money as they can for their square footage of their condos or houses. It's quite incredible what's going on. But it's not just here, it's everywhere in the United States. And California, of course, is the worst. Anyway, watching all the derogatory videos is quite funny. I don't even want to mention them anymore because it just bores me. They come out with the same old crap. And to be honest with you, what they're doing is they're just trying to make money saying bad things about Sarasota Tim. And they really are. And it's just the guy's making videos, and it's as simple as that. And he's doing a good job. He's actually very entertaining. Even watching Sarasota Tim make bacon is quite, I kind of like watching it. I mean, I know it's crazy. Maybe it's my age. I'm an old guy. I don't know. But he's entertaining. It's simple as that. And I don't care what anybody says. All these derogatory people, they don't even have his charisma. They don't have his viewership. They actually don't have his subscribers. They're all on a couple of thousand subscribers. Now, I've only been doing it a very short time. I only have like 110 or 115, I think it is. But I will get there in the end. And I'm not going to get there just telling bad things about some guy, giving his life story on, and actually going through his life online, which is okay. I'm not going to be derogatory and say that he's not good because of that, and make up things and cut things in videos and to make him look bad. There's no way I would ever do that. So God bless you, Sarasota Tim, and thank you for letting me use your name in my description and in my title, because I just need to get a lift up, and I will. I'll do it, and I'm going to start doing other videos very soon. I have a sports channel which I will tell you about. I just don't want to at the moment because it's actually not American sport, so it's just not worth it, and you wouldn't be interested anyway, I know, unless you drop me a line in my comments, and if you are, I'll give you the name of the channel. Okay, I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.